Hello everyone and welcome back to this video. In this video I'm going to actually walk you through what I look for. Um, to trade what I'm trading, to trade this system you really only need two monitors. Unfortunately there's no mobile app for the NinjaTrader platform, at least as far as I know. I don't know if it'll work on an iPad. So you need two monitors or two different computers or something. You could possibly get away with using TradingView on your phone, on your mobile app. I don't know how well that would work out. I would prefer not to, but you'll still need a PC or probably a Mac to access um, NinjaTrader here. Oh, NinjaTrader here. Um, this is the only way that you'll be able to access it. So what I look for, um, here's my chart. Last video I went over, I used Lorentzian classification and simple moving average and trend alert. I already went over the settings with you in the last video, but real quick, here's what they are in case you forgot or didn't copy them down from the last video. This is what I use. You can play around and change these if you'd like to whatever fits your trading style. I use the 100 simple moving average. You can use whatever you want. That's this white line. You can use 50, 200, 20, whatever you want to use. For me, I just found that the 100 is working good. Maybe there's something that'll work better, but the 100 is working good, so I left it alone. The trend alert, I have it set to 30-minute for the long term and 5-minute for the short or for medium term, and I trade off the 1-minute chart. You can see this, the 1-minute chart. Now, with I went over in my last video a little bit about Apex. Apex only allows you to trade futures. You cannot trade stocks. You cannot trade options. You can only trade futures. If you want to trade stocks or options, this isn't going to work. I don't want to say this isn't going to work. This may work for you, but you can't use um, the Apex subscription and to do that. You may still be able to use NinjaTrader, but not through Apex. Apex is strictly futures. So this is the only chart I look at. I look at the S&P 500. That's all I trade. I don't have to look at 10 different stock symbols. I don't have to keep checking. I don't have to scan. I can just look at this one. I keep this on my top screen, and this is on my bottom screen. So that's all I have. So go back to here. We look 1-minute chart. So let's go back. I only trade, my rules, I only trade from 8:30. All times are Eastern. I only trade from 8:30 in the morning until noon, and then 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and that's all. So these little flags here, arrows, are what you're going to want to look for. So here's 8:30 right here. We got nothing, nothing, nothing. And right here we have a flag for a short. Next thing I look for is price below this white line. Yes, it is below the white line. Next thing I look for is, do I have red down here? No, I don't. So it's not a confirmed alert. So I would not enter this trade. This one here, we got the green flag. Is it above the white line? Yes. It closed above the white line. Do we have green? Yes, we have green. So what I do is I come up here. You can find these on TradingView. Over here, click this little arrow, long position, short position, and you just put a star here by whatever you're looking for, and it'll put it up here. So let me go back to here. So this one's for the long position. My entry would be right when this candle closes and a new candle opens. My stop is going to be right below this red and green line. It's called the kernel regression line. My stop is right below that line of the candle that the arrow points at. Not the candle I entered at, the candle the arrow points at. In my testing, it does make a big difference. So to me, I use this one. If you want to use this one, you could do that. Your stops probably won't be as wide, but you'll have your winning percentage might be a little bit lower. So anyway, stop will be just below that, and then my profit target is 1.5. So 1.5 risk reward, which will put me right here. So this would be my target. This trade did not work out. It failed. So this trade would have been 7-point stop, which would have been $350 loss in each account. The next one, now this is a long, this is to go long here because green's at the top, red's at the bottom. Then we got an alert here. We got the red arrow, we're below the white line, but we do not have any red here on the trend alert. So that I would not have entered that one. I did not enter that one. I did enter this one, the long, and got stopped out. This one here I would not enter, did not enter because there was no red here. It would have been a fantastic winner. You could have crushed it here. Let's just go, for example, let's just say this would have been a good entry. Oops. Your entry would have been right there, the open of this candle. Your stop would have been right about there. Your 1.5 risk reward would have been, okay, 1.52. You would have targeted out right here. That would have been almost a 9-point win for you, which would have been $450, or almost an 8-point win. So $375-ish. If you were trading multiple contracts, you could have sold one here and rode the other one out and kept trailing it down. That's just another strategy, something you could do. So let's go over and look for another entry. Today's not a good day. We haven't had a winner yet. So this one was 11.23. We have a short here at 11.23. Our entry would have been the open of this candle here. Our stop would have been right about there. Take profit at right there, and we just quite didn't get there. Let's remove that alert. Didn't quite get there again, so I did trade this one. I stopped out of that one also. So I had 2 stop outs today. Just didn't work. This one we got an alert here, but I don't trade between noon and 1, and also we didn't have the red trend alert here. So that's why I didn't enter that one. Yesterday we got no alerts at all. Or no confirmed alerts, I should say. There may be on this one because I just changed. We just got one here. Let's see what it shows. Okay, so we have right now it's looking like all systems go. I'm going to move this trend alert chart up, and we're going to. I'm actually going to switch over to my real account, and let's see if we can do a real trade. There's my P&L for the day in that account, minus 625. So we're going to go ahead and enter.
Order submitted.
Okay, we entered. Oops.
Order filled.
That was doing micros. Let me go to the ES.
Order submitted.
Oh, I don't want that either. All right, let me get out of that. I bought 5 contracts. I don't want 5 contracts.
Order canceled.
Waiting to see if we bump up a little bit so I can get back into profit and sell it. Yeah, 5 is going to move really quick. Yeah, I'm going to close that. Yeah, you see how much I lost on that one. So let me go back to 1 contract here. And let's go in now. Do that again. So we're going to come back down here. And remember, this is real money now. So we went long at the open of this candle. Our stop would be right about there, and our target's 1.5. So let me move this back up and set my stops and my targets. My stop is going to be 39.51.25, and my target is going to be 39.64.50. Oh. And there's my target. So let's see what happens here. This might get boring because this could play out for a while. I need to get some of that money back because that was a $500 loss there because I went in with 5 contracts by accident. So it was actually $500 in each account, so that's a $1,000 loss. It's a setback, but I'll get it back. But like I said, today is just not looking good today. While we're waiting for this to play out, let's go ahead and go back and look at yesterday. I just changed to the June expirations. So I don't know if on the March expirations there were no confirmed alerts yesterday. And it seems like you can only go back like 2 days on these alerts, then the alerts disappear for some reason. I don't know if it's because of 2000 that I have set in the thing or what it's from. So we're here at 8:37. We got a short right here, and it's confirmed it's below the white line, and there's red here on that alert. So if we bring this over here, that would have been our entry. Our stop would have been right about there. Target would have been right about there, so we would have targeted out on that one. So that would have been a good trade there yesterday. Come back over, we have an alert right here. However, the trend alert does not line up, so no entry on that one. We got no entries on this whole run yesterday up here. We did get one here. However, it was during my lunch thing that I don't trade. Partially because of volume and partially because I'm not at my desk the whole entire day. So stop would have been about there. Target about there. That one would have obviously been a winner. 2:40 p.m. we have another trade. We have the green arrow. We're above the white line, and we have green on the trend alert. So if we come over here, entry here, stop about. I have it set to magnet, so it tries to snap to the closest line. So 1.5 would have targeted out on that one also. Now remember, this is on the June contracts. When I was trading yesterday, I was using the March contracts, and there were no confirmed alerts at all on the March contracts. This was after 4 o'clock, so it wouldn't have been an entry. So you see, we would have made money yesterday, at least with these contracts. Today, not so much. It's not looking as good today. Nonetheless, I'm still going to take the trades. So I'm going to pull this back up here again, and we'll take a look at this and see how close we get. I don't know if we'll stick around for this whole thing to play out because we might be sitting here for an hour, and I don't think it. I think it's gonna be pretty boring. Although I could continue recording and just edit out this long wait. Now this will be an $8.50 move, 8.5 point move, which will be $425 profit. So that would be $425 in each account, so $850. So let's see what it does here. Hopefully this works out. And when I say hopefully, I've back tested this enough that I'm confident enough that in the end, overall, it's going to work. You may have losing days. You're going to have losing days. You're going to have days where you lose money, and this just shows it right here. I lost money last Monday. I lost money last Wednesday. I lost money yesterday. But my wins are so much bigger than my losses in most cases, that it's fine. It's, I'm willing to take those losing days. You're not going to win every day. If people could win every day, then you'd everybody be millionaires because everybody be doing it. So I've seen YouTube videos where the title says 100% winning system. I saw one the other day that said the guys only have one losing trade in 39 years or something of testing. I didn't watch the video just because I don't believe it. I don't believe it's possible. I'm sure it's coming some kind of clickbait, YouTube clickbait. So I'm not going to waste my time watching it. No system's 99.999% profitable. The only way that he found that data and it's accurate is if that system only made one trade and it happened to be a winner. So, you're not going to have all winners. It's not going to happen. I may get out of this one early just so that we can finish this video, and then I'll come back later. So I don't have 3 hours of me sitting here kind of trying to fill up space. So I actually have a meeting coming up in 15 minutes, so I can't stay on here. I have a full-time job, so I have these alerts set. That's another thing. And when you come in here, you can come in and just right-click on one of these arrows and add alert. And then I change the drop down to open position. That way it's short or long. And I do once per bar, and I hit create, and it creates an alert. I already have it set, so I don't want to set another one. But so it creates an alert. So anytime one of these flags pop up, I think you saw the window earlier. Oh, you know what? I can't see that screen. Duh. All right. So you right-click on any of these arrows, add alert, and then I change this to open position. That way it's short or long. And I do once per bar, and then hit create. I've already created it, so I'm not going to do it again. So I don't know if you guys saw earlier, when this alert popped up, there was a little white box here, and I also got a text and an email saying that there was an alert. So I don't have to sit and watch this all day. When I get an alert, I look over at the screen here real quick. I come over, I look over here, and I see, okay, we got an alert. Okay, it's above the white line just barely, and we have green here. It's good to go. I get in, I set my stop at my target, and then I don't have to look at it again. So really doesn't take away too much from my work day. There's not really much to set up in the morning. I just open everything up, log into it, and just wait for the alerts to come in. So you see right now I'm only up $25 on this. This is actually two different accounts, so it did mirror it. So I'm up $25 in each account. So let's see what it does here. And now we're down $50 in each account. So I'm going to let this play out. You see the alert time. I'm going to end the video. You see the alert time was at 13:06. 1:06 p.m. was the alert. The stop is at 39:51.25. The target is 39:64.50. So I'll come back to this at the end of the video, and I'll show what the results were, whether it targeted or stopped. And I'll edit that into the video. So thanks for watching, and these will automatically sell when one of these are hit. I don't have to do anything. So thanks for watching, and see you guys. Jump back on, started recording again. We're real close to hitting the target here. So I just wanted to try to show you guys what happens when the target's hit. I mean, nothing really happens, just everything disappears and you're out of your trade. So just need a little bit more bump here. Just keep going a little bit. I'm trading pretty conservative with a 1.5 to 1 risk reward, or 1 to 1.5 risk reward, however you want to call it. A lot of people do 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. Sometimes they'll call it 2R or 3R, 1.5R. We just need a little bit of a bump here, little push. You can see over here, this is where my target is, and this is where the price is right now. So little push here. Sometimes days like today, you can do this. I'll move my stop up to just above break even. And I really shouldn't do it because it'll skew my results, but today hasn't been a very good day, so I don't want to take too much of a loss. Hopefully it doesn't come down and stop me out, but I kind of look at it this way. If it got this close and didn't trigger, if it gets this far down, it's probably just going to continue down. So I moved my stop to just above break even right now, so I'm not going to lose money on the trade. You see right now I'm up $150 in each account, $175 in each account. So just being patient here. Hopefully we get that push back up here. It'd be nice to get that win here after the way today's went, especially that big screw up with the 5 contracts. That, I'll recover from it, but yeah, it sucks to lose $1,000 because of a mistake. So it looks like this may come down and actually stop me out. But at least I'm not gonna lose money on it because I did move my stop up. Usually if it gets that high, that close to my target and doesn't hit and starts coming back down that far, it's probably a done trade, and chances are you're probably not going to hit that target. So I stopped out, didn't lose any money on it. You can see here I'm going to go ahead and leave this up, so see if it hits its stop here. If it would have came back, bounced back up and made money. So, all right, again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, put them in the chat below, the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. Thanks. Bye.